All right, Shalom. First and foremost, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. Once again, it's the brother Shatia from the Chicago camp. Coming back to you with what I hope is another quick and edifying sit down. And today as I get up, looking on the old interweb, now I wasn't even conscientious of it until I looked at the internet. And lo and behold, you got everything on Washington Post, New York Times, Facebook, Twitter, everything. Talking about, remember 9/11, 9/11, all this other madness. And I thought it was funny, how even after all the proof in the world has been put out that it was 9/11 was an inside job, you still got these dumbed down, brainwashed Americans who still want to hold that day in memory, in the sense that they think that terrorists actually came over and did such a thing. And they say, we got to remember 9/11. We got to remember 9/11. That's when the terrorists came over to America and did something horrible. And as usual, it's always funny how when any other nation wants justice for a crime, especially bad Uncle Esau, who is the so-called white man, they always have to remember it. They always have to get vengeance. But then, when it comes to, well, how come we don't remember all these innocent Black, Latino, or Native American people that you all kill indiscriminately, or should I say sometimes discriminately, all right, for things that they did do. When we say, hey, we got to remember this guy, we want justice. Oh, no, you can't. We got you justice. We fired the guy, he's all set. Or sometimes nothing happens. Or, things happen in the system, get swept under the rug. It's funny, as I said before, how when it comes to Israelites getting justice, it's no justice. You don't have to remember anything. But when it comes to all the other nations, as I said before, in particular bad Uncle Esau, you got to always remember. We'll never forget what they did. Never, ever forget. And I'm glad that you all have that mentality, especially for you all who so-called claim to believe in the God of the Bible, which I know you truly don't. But because you say you do, and you, in your ignorance, claim to do the actions that so-called display a person who believes in God and reads the Bible, let's read something in the Bible that I'm sure that you probably didn't read. I'm getting it. Let me put it in another way. But basically the precept is that the Lord requires which is past, but I can't seem to find it. It's not coming up. It might be in here. Hopefully it may show up in here. Because I really don't want to. Yep, Ecclesiastes 3:15. It says, that which hath been is now, and that which is to be hath already been, and God requireth that which is past. All right? So, you all talking about, oh, we got to remember 9/11. Everybody got to remember all the tragedies and things that they did to you. Well, for you all that so-called claim to believe in God, you other nations, I'm glad you have that mentality. Because according to the Bible, the God who you all naively call God, which is Yahweh, and his son Yahweh Shai, guess what? They're going to remember too. They're going to remember everything you all did to the Israelites. Everything from draconian law to slavery to lynchings to burnings to castrations to your mental witchcraft, your spiritual sorcery, your breaking up of family households, drugs, homosexuality, bestiality, all types of immoral and reprobate and profane perverseness. The Most High is going to remember that. And trust me, he's going to want you to remember it too. Because when it's time for you to pay that bill, it's not going to be, oh, no, we didn't know. No. That's why you have that scripture that says to, let me type it in this one. Oh, now my phone wants to act funny. It's probably because I didn't spell that right. Okay. Now let's go. All right. This phone's acting funny now, but basically the scripture is prepare slaughter for his children. I believe the rest of it is, now it comes through. All praises to the Most High. Isaiah 14:21. It says, prepare slaughter for his children for the iniquity of their fathers, that they do not rise nor possess the land, nor fill the face of the world with cities. All right. Now let's look at it. It says, prepare slaughter for his children. And it said, for the iniquity of their fathers. Now you all always keep saying, well, I didn't do it. Why do you want to remember something? Why do you want to go back over something if I didn't do it? Well, because if you are your forefathers, if you can receive that. And the scripture says every person has to pay for their sins. So that means whatever you did in the past, just like you remember 9/11, Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai remembers everything that you did. Everything that you did. Like the scripture always says, the Lord's eyes are, was it 10,000 times brighter than the sun? 1,000 times brighter than the sun? The Most High has seen everything that you've done. And he remembers everything. Everything. Every slanderous accusation, every vile act that you all have ever done. Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai remembers. And we know that because he said, prepare slaughter for his children. And that's requiring that which is past. All right? All the wicked, evil stuff that you thought you got away with. All the times where you done violated Israelite families, men, women, boys, girls. Hey, the Most High is going to come get you. He remembers. And he will not forget. That's why he says, vengeance is mine to repay. You know? If it was one of those things where you could just do dirt and, nobody remembers, or only you remember, what kind of world would that be? That would only show that you are a huge hypocrite and you truly don't believe in justice. Or you only believe in justice until it's convenient for you. So, with that being said and being in mind, enjoy this day, this so-called Day of Remembrance 9/11. Because guess what? When the time comes for you to pay that trick bill, Israelites will not forget. We're going to say, remember the transatlantic slave trade. Remember the Tuskegee experiment. Remember lynching. Remember Jim Crow. Oh, yeah. In the kingdom, there'll be a lot to remember. A whole lot to remember. So get ready. As I said, enjoy your day. Wave your flag at half-mast. Drink your beer. Eat your barbecue. And it's okay. Just remember. Because guarantee, just as you're remembering, we are too. And with that being said, I want to give all glory, honor, and praises to Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shai. Double honors to the apostle elders of Great Millstone who rule well. And salutations to all you brothers out there pushing this word in love, truth, sincerity, and humility. With that, I want to say shalom.